We've been off to quick starts all year long. That's something that's important in every game. I wish we could come out in the third quarter like we start the game each time. But yeah, that was crucial tonight for sure.
What were the best things you saw out of the guys today?
We continue to defend and rebound every single night, and that keeps us in games. We struggled offensively, and that's credit to College Heights. They guarded us well and mixed up their defenses a lot. But the way we defend and rebound has kept us in every game and got us through tonight for sure.
And that first quarter lead kind of made things maybe a little bit easier because it got down to 9, I think, in the second quarter, but it was double digits, the whole rest of the way.
Yeah, getting off to a quick start's always something that we talk about and something we've done a lot this year.
To end at the Final Four last season, I can imagine that brings a lot of the momentum into these games. How much do you think about that as you guys go on and advance in the playoffs?
That's something we talked about from the beginning of the year. We wanted to get back to the Final Four and maybe have a chance at redemption. We didn't feel like we played well up there last year, and so we got our chance. We worked hard for it, and we're going to see what we're made of next week.
When this game was over, I saw maybe a couple guys clap their hands briefly, but not a whole lot of celebration. This seems to be a focused bunch that knows that the goal's still ahead. You talk about the mentality of this group.
Yeah, we've been there before. We've been here a lot over the last few years, and it's simply that the job's not done. We've got 2 games left, and we've got bigger goals on our mind. It's not time to celebrate yet.
I thought first half we defended better than we did the second half. The beginning of the game we shot it okay, and we could have done better down the stretch, especially defending and rebounding. But it got better, so we were able to get the win.
Double-digit lead in the first quarter. How much easier does that make things? To get that early lead.
We knew they were a team that could come back at any moment. Like they made a run there at the beginning of the second half. So we knew that getting that lead early, making sure that it was a lot harder for them to come back.
In the last few years, we've seen winning ways from you guys. You're a senior and one of the many few seniors in this bunch. So how do you instill that in this team?
It's nice. All the younger guys have really stepped up and played, but for us seniors, this is our last time. We want to really get back there and prove that we belong and have another chance.
And we saw some of the sophomores really stepping up. So can you tell me what you think of when you see some of them doing that out on the court?
So they stepped into a big role whenever our point guard Logan, whenever he tore his ACL and had to have surgery, and they've really stepped up and made a big impact on our team and the success we've had this year.
You guys ended on your biggest run, 18 points. Should we be expecting a lot more of that as we see you guys in this playoff run?
I would say offensively we just take what we get, but defensively is where we're going to win games and win what we want to win. So.
And I want to know the mentality, especially after last season, falling short and just placing fourth. Does that kind of trigger in you when you come into these games?
Last year we left a lot out there, and at the beginning of the year we talked about it, and we knew that this is where we wanted to get back to, and we've got bigger goals this year. It's to win the whole thing, so that's the plan.
What was the locker room like in there after this game?
It wasn't really exciting because we should have taken care of business better in the second half, but we're still excited that we get to go back there and get another shot.